You know, One Piece has really been doing some things that actually kind of made me ask, or at least at the end of this chapter, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the hell happened with Reiju? I have no idea, but like they decided to end this chapter with one of the more interesting things of like, who the fuck, like, it's like she's walking down the hallway bleeding and shit, and it's like, who the fuck could have did that? You know. I mean, again, a lot of this is kind of pointing at Puddin really, because again, it's like she told Luffy say something, and she said that this is goodbye and shit. Now, me personally, I think that she's about to leave, because again, like, they said that she hasn't been showing up and that she's probably leaving. However, most likely it could be the fact that she's purposely trying, man, to do things to kind of throw, to kind of sabotage the wedding. Maybe even say maybe attacking Sanji's family, or maybe even sort of setting up hits so that it looks like that somebody in Straw Hats are trying to take them down, or some shit like that. Well, not necessarily the Straw Hats, but somebody in the family trying to throw a monkey wrench, or at least trying to kind of like boost up hostilities between the Vinsmokes and also the Big Mom Pirates. So that is something, especially since like that they do show Judge and Sanji's brothers over there basically saying that or them basically trying, man, to think up a plan as to how that they're going to kind of like control this wedding, you know, of them taking Puddin hostage. But then they said that if they do the back and forth with Sanji, that they don't basically give a fuck about him, and that they're just happy that Sanji's there so that they can bully him again. However, it always kind of made me wonder is that if Sanji just one day just said, you know what, you know, like if he just said, you know, fuck Zeph, you know, like once I get these handcuffs on, and like he doesn't have his cuffs on, I mean, he probably could just beat the shit out of all of his brothers, because again, he already beat the fuck out of Yanji. Yanji is no contest for Sanji, and Sanji doesn't even have his exoskeleton, which is kind of funny. And it's also a thing too of like, he probably could beat the fuck out of both of those two idiots as well. He probably could beat the fuck out of Niji and fucking Ichiji. He probably could beat both of them like single-handedly. The only reason why he hasn't is because they have to be bitches and shit and pull, man, the fucking handicap card, you know, because again, like, well, then again, they do get that shit from their father, as that they kind of like do, man, like the human soul, the soldier wall shit. So, you know, it's kind of how that comes off. You know, any fucking advantage they have, they will use it, the little piss ants. But as far as what's going on there, though, is that how this ties into with the Reiju thing is that most likely Puddin, again, if they attack Sanji, they're not really going to give a shit. But if they attack Reiju, or they attack one of those guys, well, that probably could spark up something to kind of want to fuck the whole wedding up, and it could have them clashing heads, you know. Something that I do kind of have to give them props for, or at least give Oda props for, is him actually kind of summing up the whole thing with Chopper and with Chopper and Carrot, because again, Chopper managed to take down Brulee's entire team, and cutting over to basically Brook and him cutting through all of Big Mom's guards, who were basically like control. Well, I guess that they were protecting the wedding cake. You know, like he managed to get through all there and possibly even tamper with the cake before Big Mom fucked with him, or he had to fight her, maybe. The bigger interesting thing though is what happened with Pedro though. And it's that Pedro and that there's a reason why he keeps his hair covered, and that basically like Big Mom stole about 50 years away from his life and shit, and that probably could, and that leads to a whole brand new thing thing of what happened to Pedro and possibly whatever happened to Big Mom, or at least like whatever she did to him. Because again, he has a scar over like his left eye, same as like her second in command, and they both have this crazy history. And it's like, what the fuck is going on there? I don't know, but I really want to know more. But at this point, like, the only real thing that we do know is that Pedro is kind of expecting to die upon Whole Cake Island, and that's kind of sad, you know. But honestly, from wherever this is going, though, it seems though is that this is kind of slowly starting to pick up pace, because it's like the wedding is possibly like a few chapters away, and most likely the only real thing that we have to worry about now is Luffy breaking out and getting the fuck out of there. So that is something else that we got to worry about. But until then, though, since I don't want to make this video too long, please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'll catch you on the next Jongravesshow. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. Hello, Internet. Welcome to another episode of Recap Corner, Twin Star Exorcist, and today we're talking about the web weaving wascal that is Spider Basara number 2, or I forget his name. I know that the other one's name is Momochi, and apparently he's still kind of having a hard time of Momochi dying, to the point to where that he has fucking created a motherfucking puppet of him and is using it to talk to himself. So it's basically goofy shit like that. You know, he has both of their powers.